Hi all. So this is yet another episode of the Shadow Work series, and I'm quite excited, to talk about this topic. So the topic that I'll be discussing today is observing mind, or the conditioning that we are taught as we grow up through parents, family, friends, social circle, right? So did you ever feel, very compulsive or reactive in a certain situation where you maybe didn't intend to behave in a certain way, but you did, and you don't even know why, right? So these can happen because of the conditioning or the values that we kind of learn as we grow up. But you know what? To be to understand the reality of the things and understand the concept or about what's happening and what could have been, you should actually observe, you know in a peaceful, like, put your mind at ease, don't think much, just observe what feeling comes up. So there might be some addictive patterns in you, you'd find. Maybe I can give an example or two. Like, do you have the addiction of always being right? You can't take it if someone points out that you're wrong or have made a mistake, right? Or do you have the addiction of not being able to let go of things quite easily? You might feel very resentful towards someone or something or situations for not going in your way, right? So these are the few things that we just take it for granted as a part of parcel. We just think it's a part and parcel of ourselves, but it's actually not, because these are a few patterns, these are addictive patterns, or the addictions, or the few negative traits which can actually harm our life, our thoughts, our emotions, and the overall well-being of us, like in our life. So when we observe, simply just by sitting, observing, thinking about what could have been the best way to tackle the situation or the circumstance instead of just reacting to it, can give you the answer here, right? So I can give you some reflection prompts, or what you can do for this. So to break mostly a behavioral pattern or a negative trait in you have observed, perhaps, when just thinking about it. Now you'd see that it comes, basically, the addictions would come from always a fear mindset, a fear of that you might make a mistake, the fear of something not going in your way. It is always the fear, so you need to conquer that, face it head on. See what is triggering that fear, why you feel the fear. Like, let the fear come, and just observe, simply observe what you're feeling, what are your thoughts. Don't fight it, don't fight your thoughts, or even don't try to justify anything or think too much about it. Just let your feelings and thoughts or emotions flow. See, uh, do it at least for a 10 minutes of time, maybe for a week or for a few days, regarding a certain something which you have observed, and you want, maybe you want or wish maybe that it wasn't a part of you, like the trait or the behavioral pattern. So you can definitely work on yourself, and be the best version of yourself when you work. And the shadow work is the best practice which I've always done. I've always, since childhood, I've been working on things like this. It's a very subtle concepts which people generally avoid, but it is of it has quite a lot of value, because it can actually solve a lot of situations, problems in your life without you even knowing. In the physical reality, things can shift completely. So take this up seriously. I hope my series of the shadow work and the points that I've explained did help you, and I wish that I can help you more and come up with more episodes for the same. And see you all. Thank you.